everybody. I know you guys have been waiting for this one. So, we finally got it together. I've been busy with work. It's peak season, so I'm a delivery driver, so I'm never home. So, me and Sam finally got around to getting it done. I finally got it all put together the way I want to play it for now. At least till Blazing comes out, because then there's another card in there I want to play. But, I'll tell you guys once we get into that part. But, let's go ahead and do this.
One sec, guys. Let's go meet the new baby Glad Beast.
Sam, draw me like one of your French girls.
Yeah, make him dance. That's pretty good. Oh. Ah, he was smiling on that one. It's like, yeah, take it, Dave.
This is the baby.
Hi, baby.
This is baby Griffin. This is Griffitianus.
Griffin Tianus pee in his panis.
Wow, that was a cute baby. Okay, now really for the deck profile.
I'm excited for this.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
So, first, it's your standard 3 of, you know, like the best card in the deck. I still love Rescue Rabbit at 3. He's your best normal summon. And then the best Glad Beast, which still needs a higher rarity, but will never happen.
Yeah.
Is my Ondal. And then like I said, I did some changes to the deck, so the ratios are a lot different now. But in the original build, you were still playing a lot of 3-0s. So all we did was we cut down to 2-0s on some of the 3-0s to make room for the other engine that I'm playing. So we still play the 1 Darius, he's the Monster Reborn. We still play the 1 Aquise to get your comeback back from the grave or a combo piece, whatever you need. The 1 Atorix, just in case if you need to copy something. She doesn't come up as much. I thought about dropping her, but sometimes it's really nice when you don't open the Augustus, you can search her off of Tanky or Proving Ground. So you still have your stuff. And then we cut Bestiary down to 1. I don't like him at 1. I wish I had room to really play him at 2, and I'm still looking to find room to play him at 2. But right now we're just playing the 1. It runs just fine. We're still playing the 2 Augustus. You don't play any more, any less. He's a brick. He's like the only brick, and he only bricks when you open both. If you don't open both, you're fine. So he specials 1 from hand, which is what gets you into your Tamer Editor plays. Then the last over-leveled 1 is Vespasius. You only play the 1. He does conflict with the other engine sometimes, but not really, because most of the time you're just dumping him off of Torix to copy the level.
Oh, because he locks you into Glad Beast?
No, it's just he's a Sea Serpent.
Ah, okay.
So he's not a Winged Beast, or Beast Warrior. But, I still like playing the 1-0 because sometimes I like to hard make the Domitianus. Sometimes you have to. So it's good to always just have the 1-0 with him. He's also a hand trap. So, and you know, at the beginning of damage step, if a Glad Beast battles, you can drop him. And he buffs everybody by 500. Everybody. So anybody on your board gets 500. I don't play Noxious anymore. Not in this variant. I do like Noxious. He's another high level target. Makes getting in the Tamer Editor easier. He's also a Foolish Burial. But I took him out for now because I like this other engine. Because this other engine just gives you a lot more extenders. So speaking of extenders, the last 3 for Glads I play are the Test Tigers.
Nice.
My ulties. I love them. They're my babies.
Very cool.
They're not first eds though, because first eds are like $100-something a piece, and I just had a child, so.
Crazy.
But these are still ulties. So now on to the surprise engine. I'm sure you guys have been wondering how it works. It's the Tri-Brigade engine, and I love it, and it's very nice. A lot of you guys have been asking in the comments what my opinion on it is. It can be bricky sometimes, but not really at the same time, because your whole Glad Beast engines are all Beast, Beast Warrior, and Winged Beast. So it really goes very well with the engine. I thought about playing 1-for-1 just to get this one, but then you'd have to play the Link Karibo in the extra deck, and I really don't want to. You play 2 of the Tri-Brigade Nerval. A lot of people play one of this, like in Tri-Brigade Zoo. I've seen a lot of people play one. I like 2. I think 2 is solid. Don't play any more than 2. 1, if you draw it, then it kind of kills your combo, so it's always nice to have the extra one in the deck. I play 2 of Ass. His name's Karass, but I just call him Ass because I don't like seeing him in my hand. But he is a good extender. You know, you pitch 1 Beast, Beast Warrior, Wing Beast, and special him, and then he allows you to get into your extra deck with the Tri-Brigade stuff. I just like him. He's a free extender. So you can get like your Augustus out of your hand if you open both of them, put it in the grave, makes your combos flow a lot easier. And then the best one, the 1 card full fucking combo, or it just forces your opponent to hand trap, is Fractal. Fractal is fantastic. He's a 1900 beater too, so he's not a bad normal summon sometimes. But he is a 1 card almost full combo. And the reason I say almost is because you kind of still need an extender, but he literally, doing this, into this gives you the Fajit from the extra deck, so that way you can just special the rabbit from your hand, so you don't even have to waste your normal summon. Or if they attempt to negate this and you have the rabbit, you can resolve rabbit. So it's the Tri-Brigade engine's so good because it allows you to go second really well too, even though Glads go second pretty decent. But it also allows you to just play through negates and play through multiple hand traps a lot more efficiently than what the pure build was doing. But I still do like my pure build because I don't like running mixed engines. I'm just not a mixed engine kind of guy. But this is great. I actually really like this generic Beast Warrior engine. And when Tri-Brigade Kit comes out and Blazing Vortex, you're probably going to end up playing one of those. And doing that is probably when I'll drop the second Nurgle, because then you got to make room for it. The last monster we're playing is Stormwinds. Shits and giggles. You can end on it after you make your full combo because of the Tri-Brigades. Or because of just Glads making some Morg. So, onto the spells. I cut Rejection down to 2. It's still a solid card. I still see it quite often because the Tri-Brigades also allow you to thin out your deck, which is really nice. Specials 1 Glad from the deck when you special a Glad from the deck. It has to be a different type than the one of the monsters you control. And I just love the protection clause that your opponent can't target your stuff. So I'd really like to put this back to 3, but I'm working on still trying to find the room. Rhoda, Glad Proving Ground, you know, search 1 level 4 lower Glad. Just allows you to get to your combo pieces. It also baits out Ash. 3 Monster Reborns, because I can play 3. It's fantastic. Like I said, still one of the best cards in the deck. I really wish it would be an OTS super, but you know, nobody else really loves Glads as much as me.
Come on, Konami.
I know. Also specials from the hand, which is hilarious because a lot of people forget that, or a lot of people forget the battle destruction clause, where the monster that's brought out by it can't be destroyed by battle. So, now into just the regular standard spells. I cut Die down to 2. With the triple rabbit, the fractal and stuff, this is definitely fine at 2. 2 tankies. I don't like 3. 3 is too much. 2 is just enough because you already play your triple proving ground. This just allows you another way to get into fractal. It just searches fractal for you. So, 1 succession, 1 monster reborn, and 1 living fossil. Because Inferno Noble, you know, can't be the only ones playing good cards. So I forgot all about this card when I was looking for, you know, a 1-of to help me extend my plays. This is really good because it is literally just this or this. Because the monster doesn't get banished because you use it to put it back in the deck. Because you're going to shuffle it back off a Test Tiger or a Test Panther. So, the last 2 are just 2 talents. You guys can play whatever you want over these. I know right now a lot of people like Sam, they don't like talents right now. Yeah. It's a meh card. I still like it because it outs just big boss monsters. You know, like you can take your... Dinos are very prevalent right now, especially at our locals. So, you know, they're going to Dolka me or miscellaneous on my turn or whatever. I can just talents take the conductor and kill them. So, you know, they're going to Book of Moon my shit with conductor, so I'll just take the conductor. Or, you know, you can take Eldritch so then their stuff doesn't work. You can shuffle back hand traps in their hand, which is nice. I normally will shuffle back Nibiru so I don't get Nibiru'd. Because Nibiru is still a problem. But you do play the Link Spider in the extra deck still, so you're solid. Speaking of the extra deck, let's get into that part. So I didn't change much, except for cutting a few cards for the Tri-Brigade engine. I still play the 2-Test Panther. I like him at 2. You can actually make this with the Tri-Brigade stuff, because it is Beast. But you do not get the Link Summon effect, because it is not being Link Summoned. It's being summoned by the Tri-Brigade effect. So you do not get the effect to search, but you do get the other effect to spin one back to your deck for a new one. You play this guy now, which is really fancy. You play him because he's a winged beast. You can summon him, and he's a Link too. He's also a Glad, so he tags out.
The synergy is
the synergy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like so good. They finally found a way to play this garbage. The standard fusions. You know, you play your double Tamer Editor, best card ever. Walking double evolution pill. You play your 2 Damatianus. He's still your boss monster. Still one of the most annoying cards in the deck. Still wins your games. I play the 1 Herculinos and the 1 Geyser still. This card is becoming more and more like prevalent because of like just control format right now. Like you just make this going second and you just start popping off. You just force their back row. Just force it because then they can't do anything else. And then onto the Tri-Brigade engine, I play 1 Frigite, just 1. You only need 1. I wouldn't play more than 1 because you really don't have the extra deck space. Unless you cut Dom to 1 or Timer Editor to 1, but I wouldn't recommend it because that's pretty much your core engine. 1 Rugal. I like Rugal. He gets you your stuff back on your opponent's turn, and if your opponent doesn't get rid of it, puts it back in your hand or the extra deck. You know, whatever you want to summon off of him. Then you have a new boss monster, which is nice. You have Shira. Did I say it right?
Shirag?
Shirag. This guy, whatever the hell he is, the Link 4. The Omen. Non-target banished, so he actually allows you to just out your Goon for free.
Wow.
It's nice. And it's also really good against Zodiac Eldritch or any Zodiac variant because if you make this, just set on it. Because as soon as they summon a Beast Warrior, you know, one of the Tri-Brigades, you can immediately banish it. Because it doesn't state it's one you summon. It's when a Beast or Beast Warrior or Winged Beast is summoned to the field. So it's a really nice non-targeting removal. It outs big things that the Damatianus can't out, which normally is nothing because Damatianus can out everything. Then the last couple staples I play the 1 Link Spider for, you know, Andal or Nibiru. I play Smorg because it's free. Especially with the Tri-Brigade, it's very free. This is also how you get your barrier statue, or you get out your Tri-Brigade stuff at your opponent's end phase, Nerval, or you get out Bestiari or Aquise, anybody at the Augustus even if you play no back row. And then Appaloosa. I think I might switch back to my secret. The gold's nice and all, but I like the bear.
Bye, bear.
I know, I like the bear. Bye. Just the Appaloosa because you can make it. If you're going first, you have the extra resources. The Appaloosa can be anything you really want it to. You can make it Access Code Talker, Boral Sword, Borreload even, if you're brave enough. I wouldn't play Borreload. But that's pretty much it for the main deck and the extra deck. I'm going to show you guys a side deck. It's a side deck that I played today. But it doesn't have to be the side deck for now. You know, you can always change it up. I'm gonna make some changes to it because I didn't like how, I didn't have certain cards, but I was kind of in a rush to the tournament today, so I just play the triple Lancia because dinos are prevalent and it also is very good against Virtual World. I hate Choo Choo. 3 Droll because Dryton's annoying. Anything Ritual, you just Droll them and they auto lose pretty much. They can't do anything. The only problem with this is, you know, if they have Herald, they're gonna negate it. Triple Cosmic because I love Cosmic against Mystic Mine or Eldritch because it gets rid of the resources. I know everybody hates this, but I still play Triple Storm. I love Storm. It forces a negate, always. It forces your opponent to do something. You want your opponent to do something. It's the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! You need to interact with each other. This forces your opponent to interact. And if not, they get punished for it because they lose resources. And then the last 3 was just 2 Dark Rulers and a Harpy's Feather Duster. I like the Harpies, it's free. I just put these in here because I didn't really have anything else to put in here right now at the time. But I might change it up. I kind of like Ice Dragon's Prison still.
That's a good card.
Or sometimes I slide Imperms just for going second. It's a good stun card depending on what you're going against. But Dark Ruler is really solid too, because in this deck you can just go to battle phase, run over the stuff, and make your board end on, you know, Appaloosa with 3 Barrier Statue, Damatiana, Circolinos. And then sometimes even like Rugal, depending on where your Tri-Brigade engine is. But that's it for the deck right now. That's all I have today. I definitely want to still work on it and get it ready for depending on what the next format is, because when the next set comes out, it's gonna change the format a little bit, and then I don't know how it's gonna go until that happens. I hate it. I hate waiting. But that's it, Sam.
That's it.
That's it.
Cool.
That's everything.
Awesome. Cool. Well, thanks for being on again. I hope everyone enjoys.
I hope everybody does too. I'm glad to be back again. I'm glad we finally got to sit down and do this. I know we've been waiting to do it forever. We've just both been busy with work schedules, and I don't go to the shop as much anymore because I don't really have the time right now. But I try to get there when I can.
Cool.